at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonle Oluchimi Jaffa. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yeah, good afternoon from here. I remain your regular host, Prince Olujimi Adekanle, Savannah News Television, live in our Toronto, Canada studio. And I'm sure most of you have seen the information on the social media handles that we are bringing on this program on Amazon. And Amazon, a lady has catch a niche for herself, and she has distinguished herself in a country where we term to be hostile to the feminine. And as I said earlier, we are bringing her here. I'm sure it's 7 p.m. Nigerian time. It's 2 p.m. Canada time, Toronto in particular. I will bring on stage on this studio no other person than the lady they called Lady Uber Driver. If she comes on stage, she will now introduce herself. Yes, I can see my viewers in faraway China, Japan, Germany, London, UK. You are all welcome on board. We are on the segment of bringing to you to your doorstep to celebrate an Amazon. She has catch a niche for herself. I'm bringing her on this studio live now. She will introduce herself and we will go ahead with the program. Yeah, good afternoon from here, Lady Uber. You are welcome to Savannah News Television live program. You are being watched all across the world. My fans all over the globe are waiting to hear from this Amazon. Good afternoon from here.
Good evening. Good to have you.
Okay, so it's my pleasure having you on our studio this afternoon live in Toronto, Canada. And all my fans, all our viewers, all the diasporans, they are all watching you live from the US, from North and South America, from Germany, from France, from the UK. They are all waiting to hear from this Amazon. First of all, who is Ugochi Selina Unwobodo?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really grateful. In fact, I'm elated. My name is Ugochi Selina Unwobodo. I am from Enugu State and I stay in Lagos. I'm a single mom and a mother to a 13-year-old girl.
Wow.
I'm a taxi driver in the city of Lagos.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow. A single mother and still Uber driving, taxi driving in the hustle and bustle of Lagos. That is really commendable. Well, when and why did you resort to driving taxi in Lagos, coupled with the insecurity in that axis, in Nigeria in particular, and a woman driving taxi? Wow.
And before then, I been a cabin crew. But because of my daughter, I didn't have time for her. I didn't have time to cater for her because of our flight schedules and all that. So I had to find something else to do to give me time to support my daughter and to also make money to pay the bills. So
Hmm.
in the quest of that, I decided to look around. What can I do? What is it that I can do to bring money into the house every day and feel comfortable and retire my little. So before then, when I go to work early in the mornings or in the evenings when I'm coming back, I normally do the taxis. I will order rides on the Uber app or on the phone, and I will ask questions. How is this trade? And these drivers will talk to me and tell me, "Yeah, it's fine, it's lucrative, if you do it, you can. And I asked one day, can I do it as a lady? They said, yes, I can, and I picked interest. Not just that, I've had this background training before, who in turn had Okada. In those days, we had Okada, one Okada, and we hired it at hire purchase, and then
Yeah.
that one Okada yielded to, and from there he bought a mini bus. So while all that was going through, I was made to be writing, doing the accounts. When the drivers come back every day, they give me the money, I will record it down. When
Hmm.
anyone is done with their payments, I will tell Grandpa, Papa, this person has finished. Mr. Sunday has finished. And he owns the Okada and subsequently the bus. So when I started asking these taxi guys, these Uber guys, these questions on my way to and from work, I found that yes, it's similar to what Grandpa was doing. And Grandpa made money, so I can also
Hmm.
make money in this business. So I decided to in 2019 September. Apart from that, I wanted to make driving a profession for ladies.
Hmm.
You know, we always think this particular job is just for the men.
Hmm.
I came to look at it, there's nobody doing it as women. I think I should have a niche for myself and make it known that these ladies can actually do it and earn a living. You understand? And then I discovered that it's going to be that platform, that driving platform is going to be a blue ocean for me because there will be less competitors. I am a female and the guys are there. So this blue ocean is a very big package for me to, a competitive ground for me, less competitive ground for me. So I don't think people have to appreciate this fact that you can achieve whatever you set out to do, especially as a female lady taxi driver. You know, so that's how I come about it.
Thank you. Yeah, when we saw your flyer, it wasn't even taxi driving alone. We saw school runs and deliveries. How do you mean?
In the course of driving, I met people. People gained my trust, especially friends. Most especially on the island, because since I'm in Lagos, I drive mainly on the island. So sometimes they will call me, so Gochi, can you take my child to school at this time,
Hmm.
and bring them back? And then we will run in a span of 1 month, sometimes 3 months, the whole section.
Wow.
So so I think once work. During COVID-19, there was no job at all. And I have to pay my hire because my little Corolla was on hire purchase. So I started doing delivery. People were ordering things because there was no movement.
Wow.
Somehow I got the sticker. I started doing delivery. So I had to inculcate all that into my
Wow. So now you can even help single mothers or parents that are having children and they are still working. They can still contract you for you dropping their wife, their children at school and bring them back, right?
Yes, even as I speak to you, I have clients which their children's school in Lagos, but they are not in Lagos. Maybe they are in Owerri or Port Harcourt. They will just give me a call, pick my child from the airport, take them to school. At some point, sir, I even have to, okay, they sleep over in my place because we are running too late for the airport, or we're going to run very early in the morning. They sleep over in my place. Because of trust. The trust, I have carved a niche for myself.
Wow.
You know,
So you now, because of COVID-19, you diverted to deliveries,
delivery,
right?
yes,
What
delivery.
what were you what type of thing were you delivering for people?
Okay, during the COVID-19 era, a, I had a contract with a company. I won't mention the name. Somewhere at Oregon. So I
Okay.
was moving goods from Oregon to Palomar, and these goods were in fact they were palliatives, you know. So and I was moving it from there to Palomar or to Freedom Way, which these organizations, maybe the banks, would get to people as a means of as an outreach to help people. Some people some husbands contacted me and gave me that contract. So that helped me, and they also gave me a visa that could allow me move around
During that period.
like yes.
Wow. You mentioned that you are a cabin crew. Most people thought maybe you are not educated. Can we know your background?
I am very much educated. Okay, I finished from University of Port Harcourt. I studied finance and banking,
Wow.
and currently, yeah, currently I'm doing my MBA business administration with Open University.
Wow. Wow.
I'm really really yeah.
So you are able to bring your expertise as an educational person into the driving stuff.
That is where I differ from my grandpa. Grandpa was doing it the other way around.
Hmm.
Actually, this education into what I'm doing, which brought about the advertisement on Facebook and on social media platforms,
Yeah.
which gave me clients.
Yeah.
So that's the essence of making a difference.
Yeah. Good. And what is your relationship with the diasporans? Because like we in the diaspora we hear about insecurity, entering taxes. You don't know whether it's one chance, and you don't. We're not even secured. Like people like us now, if I want to come to Nigeria, I have to look at the hotel I have to stay. I have to check the cab I'm going to enter, so that I won't go and enter one chance. What is your strategy in inculcating the diasporans into your frame of work?
First of all, the security issues back home, but especially looking from the diaspora's angle, it is not as bad as they think
Hmm.
or as you people think.
Okay.
So it's not as they paint it on the media. We are not dying, it's not a war zone. You know, every business has risk. Every state or every country has their own insecurity problems. So Nigeria is no different. So if you start looking at coming back home, you're scared. I always tell them, it is not as you think. We are safe, you know. So giving them my words and telling them that the coast is clear. You just have to put in some measures not to enter into the trap of the bad guys out there. Otherwise, the security challenge here is not as bad as they make it look like on the media. It's not as bad,
Hmm.
especially in Lagos State. It is bad, but it's not as bad. So if
Hmm.
I follow that, I will not even go to work every day. Every business has its own risk.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
how competitive it is between you and the men out there? I'm sure you are running. Sometimes you run airport taxi and all those stuff. What is the?
Yeah.
Is there any? What are your challenges? Being a female doing that.
The challenges I have with drivers,
Yeah, yeah. With your client and your riders. Yes, okay. Your riders and your colleagues in the same business.
oh, okay. First of all, the challenge I have with my was at the airport. So every time I go to the airport and we hustle for passengers when you're not working on it, say, this girl don't come again to collect our passenger. Well, once I show face, they say, mama don't come. But somehow I get to make them friends.
Yeah, you brought in your intellectual capacity.
Yes. And whenever they see me at the airport, I'm picking up passenger. I am not waiting for 3 hours, you know. But for them, they will wait 3 hours, 2 hours for one passenger. For me, I don't. Once I come in, I'm taking a passenger and I'm leaving. So they ask what's happening, Mama, what's happening. Then about the passengers, the challenge I'm having with the passengers, the unruly, most of my passengers are very unruly, especially my gender, the female. Very unruly, they feel intimidated, they feel, I don't know. I don't know.
Ogechi, you mean a woman like you, a fellow woman like you, they are not appreciating you doing the job or something?
First of all, when they see me as a female lady driver, they first of all look down on me like the taxi driving is for the low class.
Really?
You know, and most of these persons, if you look at them properly, I have more degree than them. I'm more better than them. But what they come in and they say, they put kind of, they talk to you anyhow, sarcastically. They want to reduce you to the lowest income possible and keep, you know. But it's part of the job. We try to manage them. Another challenge I have is the passengers that like free rides. They take you, you get to your destination, and they disappear, or they want to fight you because they don't have money.
Really?
Yes, they do. Yes.
But I thought about the Uber app, the Uber app you use. How does it really work to curtail all the issue of no payment? The Uber app.
Okay, when you use the Uber, you order a ride, either a card trip or a cash trip. So most of them will do a cash trip because they don't want to input their card details. So when you pick them, you're expected to collect money from them at the end of the trip. And when you get to your destination, especially the guys, they will tell you, I cannot make transfer. Or they will even transfer to you and it's fake alert. Or they will come down and tell you, I don't have money. You know?
Really? So what do you do at that time? What do you do at that period? In that situation?
According to the rules according to the rules and regulations of the driving app, the Uber app, it says do not fight your customer. So once that happens, you look for safety first, especially as a lady driver. So I just leave you there, find a safe spot to park, and report your account and say, okay, this person did not pay me, and I will explain what transpired. So if it is on the Uber app, they will refund you the money and block the person's app. You know, that's how we get our money back.
That
Then
that is
sometimes then there's sometimes the people will try to give you a fake alert. You wait and wait and wait and you will not see the alert, you know. So it's one of those things.
Have you ever experienced any advancement from the male folks? Maybe seen taking advantage of you?
Yes, yes, a lot of it, a lot of it. Some of them do not have these moral standards or these ethical standards. They don't respect themselves. I've had a client once press my left breast, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, some of them are very, 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 very bad. So, but somehow we try to manage them. I try to remind them that I am not a call girl. So we call you at night after work. So that is when I tell them I am not a call girl. You should not call me after a particular period. As a matter of fact, I have a line for Uber. So after, if I notice that you're calling me, I put up that line and I warn you, say I'm not a call girl. You shouldn't do this, or you know. And sometimes someone to use you again after they've ordered a ride and they see that you're a beautiful girl. They want to use you offline,
Hmm.
which is
Hmm.
which is wrong. You know, they will entice you with money. Okay, you come up and take me to the place at a particular amount, which is way higher than what you collect. These are all traps. As a
Hmm.
lady that is focused, you have to find a way to avoid such. First of
Hmm.
all, I have to be contented. So when you're not contented, your greed will get you into their net.
Hmm.
So
If you are not contented,
that is how
your
we
greed
manage
will
them.
get you into their net. If you are not
Yes, yes,
contented.
you have to be very contented.
Wow.
So those are one of the, and then there are some passengers that will come, women too, once they see that, oh, it's a woman, they come to act like the royal carry their bags. They want, they want you to come and open the door when they want to come down. They want to shout at you. They want you to run. Madam, can you increase the speed level? Madam, can you, women, all women. The men will never do that. So, and when this happens, to try to manage it, I'll just tell them calmly, it is not in my duty to take your bag as a female driver, because the Uber will warn you, as a lady driver, you should not step out from your car.
Yeah. Yeah.
For safety.
Yeah.
So if anything happens, you move. So I'll tell you, I cannot come down from my car to open the door. And when you say this, they get annoyed, they get pissed, they start insulting you, they start making insult. It's one of those things. And then another passenger, the types that will order the ride to a risky destination, especially the guys.
So how do you navigate yourself in that kind of situation? If you are being navigated to a risky situation, how do you navigate yourself? How do you manipulate yourself in that situation?
Okay, let me give a typical example. Once I've had two guys order me, and then when I go to the pickup location, two guys came in and they said they're picking up another person in front, then three. And I took them, we're going to inside of Hong. They mentioned
And when you pick, hold on, Ogechi. When you pick the two guys, and you pick another guy again in the front, what was running in your mind? Why are you not afraid? As a lady, between the three guys in the car.
I was not afraid at first, because normally I pick guys, four guys behind, one in front. Oh, sorry, three guys behind, one in front. But when they start acting this, they start whispering, they start talking in codes, they start looking at themselves funnily. You have to be alert as a driver. You have to use your mirrors. Same when you're looking at your mirrors out for safety from other cars, you have to also be alert with the passengers inside your car, their body language, their whispers. So when I took the two guys, one sat in front and one behind me, and I picked another one behind, and then we started going, and they changed their trip. What we were going to, they changed the destination to a further destination, and that destination is a lonely place. So at that point, what would I do? I have to just continue driving. And I was thinking, at the same time, I was scared. But I remember that my car has the security, and if I open the door and come in, it will cut off after 1 kilometer. So I stopped somewhere, opened the door, touched my tire, and said, car is going down. I apologized to them, I'm sorry. And they accepted, and we continued the trip. 1 kilometer later, my car went off. And there is nothing anybody could do. And that car will come on. The security has to be activated. At that point, I told them, I'm sorry, my car is faulty, I can't continue the journey.
And they now disembark from the car.
They proceed them to get dejected and angry. But what's my concern? I'm after my safety. Another thing, I have to follow my instincts. When you're doing this job, you have to be alert. So it's not the job for just come and sit down and lazy out. No, you have to be very much alert.
Do you have any clients outside Nigeria that maybe they are coming from the UK? Let us call the lady Uber. We trust her. Coming from the US, because I can see my viewers in the US, in the UK, in Canada here, even in France, in China, in Australia. They're here. Do you have any clients, or do you have any what do you call any rallying point where, okay, I'm coming to Nigeria, I want the lady Uber to pick me up. Understand? These are my itinerary. Do you have clients outside the domain? Maybe a client that can call you, that can contact you. Okay, we are coming. You're going to pick us from here to here. Do you have such clients?
85% of my clients are Nigerians in diaspora.
Wow. Wow.
So that's why you see me shortening the airport open.
Whoa. So those people who are picking from the airport are diaspora that are just coming in, not that whether Uber took you there or whatever, or you want to queue there.
No. They just come. Some will pay ahead of time. Coming in this also like I have a booking for April 17th. I have another one next tomorrow. There are these bookings like that, and they pay. They just put them because they want their security. They want their safety. They feel so. And some of them will tell me, okay, let me book a hotel. Do you know any good hotel where I can stay? So we come in and say, Coach, I don't have any place to stay. Take me to hotel, like that.
Do
My clients are from the diaspora.
diaspora? That is good. Do you have any security network together? Maybe like now you are in a problem, or you pick up a client, for instance, from the airport. For instance, let me just give you this scenario. You came like the person that called you now. You went to the airport, you pick him or her, and as you are going, when you are observing your mirror, you now saw that maybe some vehicles are following you. Understand? And suspectedly, what at that point? Do you have any security link up, or do you have any backup for your client and for yourself in that situation?
Yes, because every time I go to the airport, I let my colleagues there know where I am going to and the route I'm going. Sometimes we even discuss our route. They go, madam, no, take this side, it's not good for you, or take this place, it's not good for you. I've never encountered any of this scenario that we're talking about now. But if should it happen, I have people I can call. Boy, I'm being trailed.
Okay.
So I have police people that I'm friends. I have army people that are my friends. In fact, as a matter of fact, some of my clients will say, okay, Gucci, I want security details.
Really?
Arrange for us.
Really?
Yes, so I can. I have such. If you want the e-laws to police people, I have such persons.
Wow. To provide security details for such a person that is coming in.
Yes, you want it, depends on what you want, I can arrange for such. So I've never encountered anybody trailing me or something, because I try to mix my routes. I'm not used to a particular route.
Yeah. Well, Ogechi, you took to a trade that is mainly for men. That is in Nigeria, because up here in North and South America, I can tell you that about it's 50-50. 50% women drive Uber here. Understand? But the difference between the Uber here and that in Nigeria is that here your client can be traced, and there is no cash transaction here. All transaction is made, you are paid already before I picked you. Right? Before I pick you as an Uber driver, you have already paid your money. Right? You are not going to pay me. Uber will pay me. Uber will remove their own and pay. Right? Where am I going to now is this. Do you feel, maybe you felt, oh, what I'm doing is not, maybe when you see your colleagues, your other colleagues, if I say other colleagues, your other pretty lady as you are, and they are picking, when you are picking your car to go to what we call hustle now, to go and hustle, and they are picking their bags to hang around. And do you see yourself as maybe you are not that you are not really doing the right thing, that your colleagues are really enjoying the best of life, they are having the money, they are sorry to use that language, aristo, where you are going to do hustle, and they what you make in a month, they can make it in 1 or 2 days with one VIP like that. Don't you feel challenged? Maybe I have to abandon this thing and join my colleagues.
Not at all. If I had wanted to fly that route, I would have done that long time ago. Of course, I'm pretty, so you can imagine. I don't feel less of myself at any given time. I always remind myself that I am contented, I am enough.
Wow.
So the effect of getting out there to hustle like a man is to give an example to my daughter and to show that I can independently take care of myself and herself and have time for us.
Wow.
I don't think I miss anything because I have everything I want. I can pay for anything I want.
Wow.
I have everything. I'm living in a comfortable house. Like my daughter is going to work with good schools. I am comfortable. I have good things around. So I don't think there's anything they are doing that I'm missing. Instead, they are missing. Because I earn more respect. I command more respect when I come.
Wow.
That is the essence.
Wow. In course of your explanation, you said your papa when he started his business, he grew from the Okada to buying of balls and whatever. as you started now, are you having any plan of expanding your business from maybe you're having another fleet of cars and having people driving for you, apart from the car you're having now?
I started with Toyota Corolla in 2019, and happily I'm using the Camry 2008.
Wow. Wow.
And that's my so I started as a hire purchase, but now I have my own car and I have Toyota Corolla. At some point I had a driver working for me. I want to expand. I want to own more cars. You get
Yeah.
so everybody needs to expand at this. By the time I expand like that, I'm not going to be on the road forever.
Yeah.
After a while, I want to expand. I want partners. I want to buy more cars and give and empower youth, empower guys that want to work. If you see my inbox, people come to me to say, "I'm not inspire you. I want a car," but I don't have the resources to empower people. So I want to expand. Hopefully someday I will expand.
Wow. That is
Much
very
more than what I have now.
that is very commendable, because if we see the likes of the young shall grow, the likes of I'm forgetting their names now, all those luxury bus drivers in Jibo, most of them started as one man driver, and today they have expanded and engaged people.
Exactly.
That's where I'm going to. So you have the dream of expansion and empowering people in the nearest future. All right.
Yes, yes.
That is good. So, what do you have for our diasporans that are coming home?
Okay, I want to assure them to be safe back home. When they come, they should relax a little, you know. They are always too scared to return. They should relax a little. It's not as bad as things out there. Although the insecurity level is high, instead of Uber drivers being kidnapped, their cars stolen, passengers missing, with no traces. Yes, we have that, but it is not something that cannot be managed. If I look at all that, I won't even fight one day. You know, so they should relax a little and come back home. Ugochi is here. I'm waiting for them.
Oh, Ugochi is there waiting for them, and they are listening to you. They want to know how to contact Ugochi, because most of them they'll be coming right now. COVID has eased off. No more COVID now, and a lot of us are coming back home from both North and South America, from the UK. But as I just told you, they want safety, they want reliability, they want somebody that they can trust. Understand? And before we brought you to this studio, we have run a check on you, a background check on you, before we brought you here, and we saw that yeah, we did. We just don't call you. We have run a background check on you, on your activities, and before we now say, okay, let us have you here, because as we are interviewing you, a lot of our viewers across who are mostly diasporans, they are watching, and we are trying to repose the confidence in them that we are bringing somebody to their doorstep that can guarantee them. You have mentioned three things here now that is very, very germane. You have mentioned the transportation sector of taking your client to the destination. You have mentioned of hotel accommodation, that is not where they will come and kill you at night, not where they will come and kill you as a guest for ritual. And you have mentioned if the VIPs one, the one that are really having the bush, they are having the cash, wants a VIP escort. You say you have all that, and they are all hearing you. Yeah. So now I'm saying that now you say you are there waiting for them, and they want to know how to reach out to you, and so that most of them, they will even call you from here before coming over. Oh, Ogechi, I'm coming so time. This is my itinerary. Come and pick me. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I want a good hotel. I want to stay. I want to stay. Right? Anyway, but someone like me, I can't stay in any hotel when I get to Nigeria, apart from Radisson Blue, the Sheraton of this world, because I can't, just the fact, I just can't stay in an hotel. With all what we have been hearing in that country, no. I would rather starve myself here to make sure I have my money for my 1 month stay in Radisson Blue or Sheraton, so where I will know I'm going to sleep well. Not where I'll be sleeping, I'll be thinking of whether they come and take my blood for ritual. So they are all watching you, and they want to know how to reach you, whether you have a platform where they can reach you, so that when they are coming, they will tell you, well, Ogechi, lady driver, taxi driver, we are coming, and this is what we want you to do for us.
Okay, my platform on the first is Selena.
Okay.
You can just check me out with hash lady Lagos lady taxi driver. Once you do that hashtag, it will bring you to my timeline. Or you can call me on WhatsApp, my business WhatsApp, 08050271094. I'm going to take that again, 08050271094. That's my WhatsApp number for business.
Okay. Okay. Before you go, Ogechi, what is your parting words for girls out there that are beautiful like you? Because what we have is that the beautiful girls in Lagos, sorry to say, you see them in Allen Avenue, you see them at in Okpebi, you see them at all those rest spots. Instead of going to hustle the way you are doing, and your head is high up there, what is your advice for ladies out there? Because you can see that most girls are victims of rituals. Men will pick them up, they'll go and use them. Yahoo boys will pick them up, they'll go and use them. Right? You see killings here, killing there for rituals. Women are the ones that are being most victim. So what is your advice for women? Fine ladies like you out there in Nigeria.
Okay, my advice for them, first of all, is they should know themselves and have a clear goals for themselves, what they want to achieve, either short term or long term. They should not feel helpless in any situation, because the problem with our women here is that they easily feel helpless, like, I'm not the big one. And that is not so good. Once you feel that you can do it, then your goal will be achievable. So they have to leave their comfort zone. You cannot stay in your father's house and expect to be eating well. Insult will come. You have to leave your comfort zone. You have to challenge yourself. Conquer the fear of failure. My biggest challenge is the fear of failure. I don't want to fail. So when I even fail, I keep trying. So if they conquer the fear of failure and they stop the mentality of begging for money, they want to beg. That is what most girls do. They beg, and people take advantage of them. They are vulnerable because they don't believe in themselves. They don't want to fail, but they don't believe in themselves. They keep begging for money. So if they can stop begging for money and create a stream of income, I'm sure they will do well.
Wow.
Above all, they have to be contented.
Contented. Yes. Well, hope you are arriving now. I want to go personal right now, Ogechi, before we go. Yes, you are a mother of a beautiful daughter, but Ogechi is busy hustling. Who is in Ogechi's life? When is Savannah News? When are you going to say Savannah News television? Tying the knot. What is your plan? Who is the lucky guy? Any lucky guy at all?
Yes, I have a manchi.
I'm sure he's watching you. So want to hear from you.
I have a manchi. Ike is my manchi.
Ike?
Governor Wike is my manchi. He's the one supporting me.
Governor Wike, really? Wow! Really? Okay. But actually, we're just looking forward to see this Amazon of our time settling down to the way you have taken hustling, and you are really catching a need for yourself. And because right now, I'm sure Canada is agog now. They're watching you, and I'm sure they're going to still inbox me to want to know who is this lady, who is this pretty girl you have brought on the studio today. Understand? He's single. Oh, hey, you're not talking now. Oh, he's single. So let me know where it is, because I'm going to start bombarding my platform. Who is this? Because it's very rare you see a beautiful lady and with hard working, with sense of humor. Is very, 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 very rare. I can just say it, less than 10% of ladies has all those three qualities together, having beauty and having the brain and having the sense of humor. And we have to say this evening that Ogechi, you possess all those qualities, and we really celebrate you as our Amazon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ogechi. Thank you for your time with us. And for those of you that didn't know, I've been speaking with Ogechi Selina Nwogbodo, aka Lagos. Come again? Okay, Ugochi Selina Nwogbodo, right? Aka Lagos Lady Taxi Driver, and also they know her as Lagos Uber Driver. So thank you very much. What is your parting words for Savannah News Television this evening?
Thank you so much for having me online. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you for your time. We sign out now from here. Thank you, Ogechi.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, we have, as you have heard, you have been talking with the lady Uber driver in Lagos. As you said earlier, we're bringing to your doorstep Amazon, especially ladies that are really catching needs for themselves. Ladies that are not, they are really having sense of responsibility. We in Savannah News, we are watching all over the world. I didn't know her from Adams. But we have been following this lady's activities for the past 6 months, and we saw that she's a role model to ladies out there. She's very pretty. I mean, she has everything a woman ought to possess. She has everything, but she chooses to go and do what we call genuine hustling. You can imagine a lady driving Uber in Lagos, and she's doing it with happiness. She said, "This is one thing I learned. I learned from her. I take from this interview, contentment." He said you have to be. He said she's contented. She's contented, and she's doing her business perfectly. You see, and you see, this is people that other guests should be looking forward to. You don't need to go and hang on the road. You don't need to go and start following Yahoo boys or big men, whatever, before you can make ends meet. And I can assure you, this lady, she's just starting. She's going places. And also on this channel, we say we are thanking all our viewers across the globe that have been watching us. And if you want our contact, we have it. If you want to contact her for your movement from the airport, that is diasporans, and for your accommodation in Lagos, for your security too, she has everything. She has everything. And she's, if you are educated, the way you do some of your own business is different from those uneducated ones. She has really garnished her own driving. And that is what brought our attention to this Amazon. And we are today, Sunday, 27th of March 2022, we are celebrating this Amazon of our time, Ogechi Selina, the Uber driver in Lagos. Good evening from here. It's now 2:47 p.m. Toronto time. I would say I'm signing out this evening, and I'm wishing you all the best of the new week ahead. Remember, my birthday is April 1st. We are going to mark it. I'm not an April Fool, but I was born on an April Fool day. We are going to mark it definitely this next Sunday. Thank you, my viewers across the globe. Have a nice day. And to all our mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Thank you and God bless you all.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change for us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonle Oluchimi Jaffa. Savannah News TV. Remy Leke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.